Yo, what's up boys, and welcome back to another ARMA free video. Again, quickly before we get into this video is brought to you by G2A. Check them out in the description at the top for cheap video games and use code SCI for 3% cashback. And also, if you guys have missed it already, I am giving away 10 copies of ARMA, and if you're watching this, you might want a copy, so yeah, 10 chances to win an ARMA free copy. Check it out in the description. But anyway, we're all going to be talking about today, and before anyone gets angry and says, "Oh Lewis, this is old footage, what the fuck, get some new footage," Takistan is currently dead, but I do have some very interesting news. As you'll see in the title, original Takistan Life is coming back, and if you guys, in fact a bunch of you guys probably subscribed to me a year ago. I had 100,000 less subscribers, so if you guys have been watching closely for a year or more, then you would have seen Takistan was a big part of my my channel, and it kind of died off. The reason it died off, well, I'll get into it in a second, but that doesn't really matter. The original thing which made Takistan Life so popular and really boosted my channel to get 400,000 subscribers back then in November of 2015, it's coming back in all of its glory. All the things which kind of killed it, which I'll also explain in a few seconds. I've talked to Pydrex, the dude who's making it. They've kind of been thinking about that kind of shit a bit more, and they're going to be doing it pretty much exactly the old way, which was a recipe to success. It's also the first time I met Caden, which many of you guys will know and love, and I don't know, I hold a lot of dear memories in Takistan because it did do a lot for my channel at the time. So many series, it was a good time. I don't know what else to say. I'd always recommend you guys going back and watching my old Takistan series. That's the reason I have the Size Syndicate Classic series right now, because there's so many videos that are just old and simply get like 10 views a week, but holy shit, obviously some fucking comedy gold stuff. I mean, some of my videos are pretty shit as well, but yeah. Anyway, what's going on? So if you guys didn't know, Alma Network, original guys who made Takistan Life really popular on ARMA 3, obviously it's been a big thing on ARMA 2 for a long time, but it's ARMA 2, I can't play it. But they actually ended up shutting down, I think around about 6 months or so ago, simply because their servers were fucking dead. They made a Takistan server, that was the first thing really they made, and eventually they ended up updating it to a new update, which ended up kind of killing it, and then they ended up going over to Tanoa, using the expertise we had from Takistan, but Tanoa just never fucking kicked off. No one gives a shit about Tanoa, no one cares about Apex. I still don't really know why to this day, other than, oh, it's $30, Lewis. So scary, $30 is so much money. I mean, I kind of get the argument, but it's fucking stupid. But yeah, after Takistan dying, they moved over to Tanoa. Tanoa died, and then they are left with a bunch of dead servers. So why continue doing something which doesn't provide anyone entertainment, doesn't provide them money? If there was money involved, then maybe they would. So they ended up shutting down. The server which replaced that is the one which I've played on Takistan for a decent amount of time. RLG or USG ended up getting changed to. They pretty much killed Takistan as shit as that is. It's the server screenshot I would have seen you guys a few seconds ago. It's pretty dead right now, and it's not exactly a bad time. So they essentially stole the popularity by stealing Alma Network's files, essentially, giving it some twists and turns which kind of are needed because of a bad update they made, and then eventually it just stopped getting updated because they don't have any real technical knowledge. There's no flame in that. It's just kind of true. At USG, they just kind of are okay with stealing stuff. There's a lot of communities which are just okay with stealing stuff. USG is definitely one of them. They will take mods and mission files they did not create and work on top of them, but the thing is they just don't have a crazy amount of technical know-how, so yeah, it's just stopped getting updated and it's died because of that. And honestly, I'm sure we can all agree, watching those videos, some of them are fucking AIDS, and AIDS is fun at times, you know, we can all agree on that one. AIDS can be fun sometimes, you know. That's, shouldn't say that. AIDS is pretty fun, no, but it's just eventually it kind of gets really fucking dull. So that's essentially the reason why Alma Network shut down, but many of you guys will know Frankie made a video on it. I made a fuck ton of videos on it, and I'm really happy to hear it is going to be coming back in just a few months, maybe less, I don't really know. I mean, the website says Q1 2017, but we'll just have to see. I'm sure it's not going to take that much longer, since of course we do have the original stuff which we used to use, but the essential plan is the problem was they started monetizing the server, and Alma Network did things right. They weren't okay with stealing assets, they weren't okay with using mods, they weren't allowed to use, they weren't allowed to monetize, so they ended up dropping a bunch of really good mods, for RHS mods I think they were, in return for using simple vehicles like hunters and just default armor vehicles, which just aren't as cool, and default armor weapons, which just aren't as cool. So we dropped all the cool shit so we could make money from it, and in return, kind of fucked it, to be honest. I'm sure everyone can agree. When they added in the UN, if you guys remember that, it just ruined it, because the update just kind of sucked dick, to be honest. But now they're going with the option of not monetizing it, which is a bit risky, I think. I would kind of hate to put in that much effort and not be able to make money from it. but it does allow them to use so many more mods, and it should really allow them, knowing Pydrex and also Rathbone, who's working on it, they know what they're doing. They should be able to work with those assets and make something really cool. And this isn't the only life mod which is actually exciting, which is coming out. Just keep you guys up to date with life news, since if you've clicked on it, you probably care about the kind of shit. But of course, we've got Exile Life, which is, I'm pretty sure it's still a work in progress, even though one of the biggest Exile devs, Etchy, I think it was, he actually ended up stepping down from Exile due to a baby and health reasons, stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure Exile Life is done by separate people, so that's still cool. But that's going to be coming out relatively soon. We've got A3PL being released soon for the beta release, which is looking really fucking cool as well. We've released so many YouTube videos showing off some really cool car customization and mining systems and just some really cool stuff. So I'm really excited for that. So really, we've got 3 cool life mods which we know are going to be something to look out for in the future. For Return of Takistan Life, which is it going to be as captivating as the original? I don't really know. There's definitely something about the original which was to do with the era. It's like the DayZ mod, you know, if someone replicates exactly what the DayZ mod is today on, for example, Arma 3, it's not going to be as cool because, you know, being there, done that kind of thing. So I don't know, but they do have some interesting plans in terms of nuclear diffusal or some shit, and factions and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Like I said, they're both really good developers. I think Matthew, who was developing Takistan's, going to be returning to that as well eventually. So I'd imagine there's nothing really stopping it from being at least something decent. It might not be mind-blowingly good, but, you know, we've got a lot of things to look forward to there, so no worries. Another big part of its death, I'd imagine, probably was the addition of whitelisting. People thought it was becoming a bit too weird, which I don't really think it ever did. It was just so much fun playing NATO and stuff there. Like, I don't know. I can't remember like any specific like really good memories, but it was just so much fun to play it every day. I used to be making 4 videos a day in December of 2015 because I could make 2 tacky videos and then 2 other videos. It was so much fun to play there. It was easy to get footage. People had decent roleplay. It wasn't AIDS, KOS, RDM bullshit. It was good shit. But yeah, it's not going to have whitelisting this time around. Maybe it will eventually, maybe it won't. But hopefully I should mean as many people are able to easily access Takistan Life as possible. Obviously, there's some really popular, decent ARP-paying servers these days. I used to think that was a no-go for decent ARP-paying servers, but it seems as long as you got TFR and you just ban every fucking 12-year-old, no flame to 12-year-olds, but you are inherently a bit silly at times, you know, with like coming in my comments and be like, kill him, Lewis! Or it's worse on Twitch chat, you know what I mean? But yeah, they just don't really understand the idea of rules and how you should probably fucking read them. I know I'm a hypocrite, right? I don't read rules. I mean, I do. But yeah, no whitelisting, so that should be good to go. No whitelisting, original, high quality, militarized themed assets. Takistan, which isn't my favorite map ever, but yeah. If you guys do support this idea and think that sounds like a lot of cool, I'd encourage you guys, as with any real mod, to go over and to support it. We have a website up right now. They are, or they've reset every single person's account, or they've got a new website, so there is no account. So go over, make an account. I mean, you can drop a donation if you want right now, but I'd imagine those are going to be off after a while, just because of the monetization shit, like I said before. But, you know, some people saying, yo, I think this looks really cool by itself, even if you're not going to give them money or whatever, which is understandable. I know I'm not. Fuck you, Pydrex. Woo! I'm just kidding, dude, but I'm not donating. I'm tight as fuck, boys. But yeah, just making an account and showing some sort of interest in it will definitely make sure that this doesn't end up being ditched halfway through. Now, I've seen Pydrex as a guy who kind of does that, so don't think it's going to happen, but you'll be actively streaming his development stream, so I'd recommend checking him out. He's also part of the South Syndicate, which is my Twitch group, so yeah, check him out as well. There's a Twitch link at the top of the Alma Network website, which is just arma.network, and I'd imagine Takistan.life as well also probably redirects you there. Let's have a quick look. Yes, it does. Wow, so yeah, you know, they are the fucking original Takistan Life community. You can tell because we own that domain, dude. I hope USG don't take flame to this, but it's a real shame that we did essentially contribute to the death of it. Obviously, if, you know, Alma Network was the only Takistan server out there, then people would have no choice to deal with it, and maybe it would eventually take it the right direction, but no, it pretty quickly died. I started supporting USG, and I enjoyed it. It just didn't really fucking care about monetization rules, so it just fucking made everything explode, and I was like, whoa, everything's exploding, this is cool, well, you know, but it ended up killing a good mod, and Metropolis is kind of the same right now as well. I really like Metropolis, and it's not that it's dead because it's been stolen or some shit. It's completely different Arma Network, but it's like, there's just no popular servers. I don't know why people just aren't willing to, like, people just don't leave their comfort zone. Like, the comfort zone right now is no pixel. Everyone in their fucking dads plays no pixel. I get it, it's got decent roleplay and shit, but people need to leave their comfort zones and try different mods. We need to support things that are different, you know? This is why, like, people put fucking time and effort into good servers and good mods, but then they just don't end up picking up because no one's willing to try them out for whatever reason. They just stick with their comfort zone. But I do highly encourage you guys to, I don't know, whether it's something you see in one of my videos or just something you hear a friend talk about, go try out something different. If you don't enjoy it, that's okay. You wasted half an hour of your life. You'll get those half an hour worth of time never back. That's upsetting. But, you know, you had a new experience at least, you know? That was fun. That was okay. But anyway, that's it for a video. If you guys would like to see an interview with my boy Pydrex, then that's something I can maybe do. I was going to jokingly do that today and be like, I don't know, interview him and just say, like, known Pydrex for, like, Anne Frank memes or some shit. But unfortunately, he's not home until 6 o'clock, so I made this a bit earlier. But, like I said, if you guys think the idea is pretty cool, and if you're excited about the idea, maybe not, and maybe it'll just flop over because it's done and dusted and no one gives a fuck about it anymore. I really don't know. We'll see with time. Then make sure to, like I said, make a account, and I guess comment, like, and subscribe on this video. I don't know why I'd subscribe to this video. I don't know what the fuck that means. But yeah, anyway, guys, thanks all for watching. Sorry if you're upset that this is old footage. I did so dearly want to make some fresh, meme-malicious new footage. But I'll give you guys some statistics right now. It's 5 PM at GMT, and there's currently 26 people on the server. I just think 26 is a decent amount of people. It's an okay amount of people, but one of the best things that make communities not shit is when there's more than 26 people on them. It's kind of just hard to make a good video on something when no one plays it, really. Kind of sucks. And also, it's fucking gang-orientated AIDS. But yeah, anyway, like I said, don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in a bit.